Hello students. Now we discuss one more example by variation of parameter method, that is the d square y by dx square plus y is equal to sec x plus tan x. So let us see in this what is pi of x. Pi of x is sec x into tan x. Okay, let us continue with the example. If you see, this example is non-homogeneous differential equation, which can be written as d square plus 1 of y is equal to sec x into tan x. This is nothing but same pattern by variation of a parameter method, where first we take it as auxiliary equation, then we get m square plus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore m square is equal to minus 1, which is nothing but plus or minus I. Therefore the complementary function is c1 cos x plus c2 sin x. In this complementary function, we are going to replace c1 and c2 by a and b, where c1, c2 are the constant parameters, are going to be replaced with a function of x. A and b will be the function of x parameters. Then we call it as, initially it is yc, now we'll take it as y, because this is going to be represented by the complete solution. c1 will be replaced by a of x into cos x, plus c2 will be replaced by b of x into sin x. I call it as equation number 1. This equation number 1 represents complete solution of the given example, where a of x and b of x are the functions of x which are to be calculated. So before calculating this, we need to calculate a Wronskian W. For that, what is required? y1, y2, y1 dash, y2 dash, which is required. So let us take y1 is nothing but cos x, y2 is nothing but sin x. Therefore differentiation of cos x is minus sin x and differentiation of sin x is cos x. Therefore the W can be calculated by using the formula y1 into y2 dash minus y2 into y1 dash. Therefore y1 is cos x into y2 dash is cos x minus y2 is sin x into y1 dash is minus sin x. Therefore W is equal to cos x into cos x is cos square x, minus of minus plus sin square x, and we know that sin square plus cos square is equal to 1, that is W, and even it is not equal to 0, which is very much required. Then we go for a calculation of A and B. So the value of A can be calculated by using a formula minus integration of y2 pi of x divided by W with respect to x plus k1. Similarly, B of x can be calculated by using the formula y1 into pi of x by W with respect to x plus k2 under integral sign. Therefore, let us substitute all the required values in the formula. Minus y2 is sin x into pi of x. Pi of x in the given example is sec x into tan x, sec x into tan x divided by W is 1 with respect to x plus k1. In hurry directly don't go for integration. First you simplify as much as possible. After simplification only we go for integration. Therefore minus integration of sin x. We can write this sec as 1 by cos. This tan I'll keep as it is with respect to x plus k1. Now we can understand sin by cos is nothing but tan. Tan into tan will be tan square x with respect to x plus k1. I'll take this minus sign inside because to convert and go through trigonometric identities. We all know the minus tan square, as per the trigonometric identity, minus tan square can be represented by 1 minus sec square x with respect to x plus k1. Therefore, let us go for integration. Then a of x is equal to integration of 1 with respect to x will be x minus integration of sec square x is nothing but tan x, because differentiation of tan x is sec square x, so vice versa, plus k1. So this is the value of a. Similarly, the value of b can also be calculated. Integration of y1. What is y1? y1 is cos x into pi of x. Pi of x is sec x into tan x divided by w, that is 1 with respect to x plus constant k2. Therefore, b of x is equal to integration of cos x, and the sec can be written as 1 by cos x. This tan x I'll keep as it is with respect to x plus constant. Therefore, cos get cancelled. Then what remains? B of x is equal to integration of tan x with respect to x plus k2. Therefore, integration of tan x is nothing but logarithm of sec x plus constant k2. So this is the value of b. So we got a and b. Then substitute the value of a and b in equation number 1. Then equation number 1 becomes y is equal to, equation number 1 is a into cos x plus b into sin x. So let us substitute these values. Then we will be getting the value of a is x minus tan x plus k1 into cos x, plus the value of b is log of sec x plus k2 into sin x. Therefore, take a group multiplication. Then, as I told you, first you take constant k1 into cos x plus from here k2 into sin x. Next you take further group multiplications. X into cos x minus tan x into cos x plus sin x into logarithm of sec x. But again in this we need to keep one thing in our mind. What we are going to get. Y is equal to, further simplification is possible. So let us go for further simplification. What simplification we are going to get? K1 into cos x plus k2 into sin x plus x into cos x, I'll write as it is. Here we can see this tan x can be written as sin x by cos x into cos x plus sin x into log of sec x. Then cos get cancelled. Then we got y is equal to k1 cos x plus k2 sin x plus x into cos x minus sin x plus sin x into log of sec x. But one thing we need to understand technically here, we are having sin x term. Sin x term and this sin x, if I take common term, then what I'll be getting? I'll be getting right here, from these two steps, if we take common term, then what we'll be getting? Sin x common, and inside of the bracket we'll be getting k minus 1. But is it not k2 minus 1? But is it not k2 is a constant and 1 is also a constant? Then constant minus constant becomes again a constant. So because of that, out of these two, we need to ignore one term. We need to neglect one term. Okay. Therefore, we'll neglect this term. We'll not consider this term because already this pattern is represented with the help of k2 into sin x. So we'll not consider that. Next, you might be thinking, if this is so, then why not this? Here also cos is there. If we take cos x common, then what remains? k1 plus x remains. But we are not going to ignore this step because it is k1 plus x, because k1 is constant and x is a variable. So because of that, we'll keep this term as it is, this term as it is, this term also as it is. Now, if we keep this term has to be ignored. This has to be ignored. Therefore, minus sin x has to be neglected. Therefore, finally we are going to get y is equal to k1 cos x plus k2 sin x plus x into cos x. This is ignored, plus sin x into log of sec x. So this becomes a solution. Again, I'll repeat, minus sin x is ignored, neglected, because if you add this and this, then we are getting something which is meaningless. It is means sin x is already repeated in the form of this. So repeated term should not be taken. So here cos and cos we compared like this, but we got constant plus variable which has to be taken. So because of that, we have taken these two steps as it is, and this step is ignored. Thank you.